Sure. So, how'd that go? Pretty much what you expected? Or?
Yeah, you know, I think for the challenger, it's kind of like they come in with something different, but they're getting another chance. Like, I mean, really, I beat Lauren at the Open, I beat her in New York. The only reason I didn't wrestle her at the trials is because I sat out because I beat her. So for her to get that match, it's like, for me, it's like, what? Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. So you really gotta dig deep a little. Like, we know why we're here. We know this isn't what we wanted, and then they get another chance. So it's like, man, like you always want to win, but then it's like you gotta bring something extra. So I knew what to expect from her, but it doesn't. You don't always win with what you like trials. I didn't expect Jenna. Sometimes things happen. You can never overlook anyone, so I just did what I needed to do, and it is what it is. I got my hand raised, so I'm happy to be on national team.
That's what I was going to say. It must be important for you to make the national team. Talk a little bit about that and why it's so important for you.
It's huge. Like for me, so I've made the national team, I think 8 of the last 9 years now. And I think you make it over and over and over, and you're kind of like, you expect to make it. And then I didn't make it last year, and that was hard. And you know, I basically trained and competed as a full-time athlete and didn't get paid and didn't. It's hard. People don't realize, like, even if you make national team, it's not like we're living comfortably. We're like really fighting for everything. So like I was like, I can do it again if I have to, but I'm better than 4th. You know, so it means a lot to be on a national team. It opens up some doors, and you never know. You know, we have some situations at other weights where maybe someone didn't expect to be competing at Worlds, and they might be. So you gotta place high, because you don't know when your opportunity will come. You don't know. I've seen guys wrestle at Worlds and they were 4th or 5th in line. Stuff happens. So you just gotta always be ready, have your weight in check, and be like, come in wanting to win the whole thing. I didn't make Final X, so this was my next goal. This was my gold medal, and I needed to treat it as such. And the national team is going to impact my year to come, and you know, so I'm proud of myself. I think my back was against the wall, and I'm happy to have gotten my hand raised.
You're a veteran at this. You've been at it for a long time. Can we expect to see you compete at least through 2020?
Definitely.
Awesome. That's
Definitely.
great stuff.
I mean, you know, you're not guaranteed tomorrow, but I've committed heart, mind, body, soul to it. Like, I've committed to it. Like, definitely.
All right, thanks, Kelsey. Congratulations.
One more question. You talked about being on the team for 8 years, being off the team last year. Did that affect your mental game and your drive in any way? Because you've been wrestling at a high level. Sometimes it's hard to stay motivated.
It's twofold. So I was talking to one of the other challengers, and you know, she's about to graduate college, and she's like, you know, it's more for me now. And I'm like, it is more for you now. Open level is for you. Your circle gets smaller. You know, people rally, but you take 4th one year, and I had people telling me to retire, like people telling me I should hang up my boots. Like, there were some tough times. I had every reason to not wrestle this year. Like, so 3rd place might not be much to some people, but for me, like, my circle got smaller, like, you know, and so I really had a lot of reasons to not do it. Like, so you really got to tune out the noise, and you really got to dig deep, because, and that's the thing, you think you love doing it when you're like #1, and I've been #1, and I've been at the Olympics, and it's like, yeah, I love this, but love it when you're not on the national team. Love it when people tell you to retire. Love it when people are like, you know, you're not a good investment. Those are the things people say to you when you're not #1 and you're older. Like, so I think that I think I represent those people who are like hustling and grinding, and they're like, I feel like I'm in this alone. I get it. Like, even with my resume, I get it. People have said those things to me. So, like, I definitely know I want to be here, because and don't get me wrong, like, the coaches in my corner, Lee Pritz, Sunkist, backed me 100%. You know, but it wasn't much bigger than that. You know, so you definitely know. When you get tested in that way, you definitely know whether you want to be there or not, because you're giving every opportunity to leave. So yeah, I mean, definitely had to dig deep this year. So
Thanks. Congratulations.
yeah, thank you.